Alrighty, folks. This can help explain why I have to build a dinghy, a catamaran dinghy. Because at low tide, you can see all the way out there. Where's that guy at? There's a man out there, and I don't have my glasses on, and it's there. That guy there, he's up to his like thighs. That's how deep the water is there at low tide. And you see how far out he is? See how far out he is? He's way out there. Way out there. So I've got to park my boat. And Bantayan, this is not Bantayan Island, this is Cebu Island, but you can see how shallow it is for how far out. So I've got to park my boat at least where he is so that it's about 3 feet deep at lowest possible tide. So my propeller doesn't dig in and bend the shaft and cause all kind of problem and scratch the bottom. Paint off and expose the wood and get water in the wood and water rot. Water and wood don't mix. Just don't ever get wood wet. Keep it dry. Keep a barrier between them. See, now this boat here, he's sitting on the thing, but he's got some little bamboo pieces under his boat, kind of keeping it above ground. But I don't want to do that because he can't go anywhere right now. If I'm out there and I take my catamaran dinghy, I can get out to my boat and go anytime. Theoretically, I have to carry my boat through this stuff, but still, I can do it. He's pretty well stuck unless he's got like 10 men to pick that boat up and drag it, and I don't know, too much. So the catamaran dinghy has a job to do, and that's to get me and my stuff and everybody, my friends and whoever is going to go with us from the beach to the boat. And you can't do that if you're stuck on the bottom with some bamboo things holding up your boat. Not my boat. It weighs too much. It weighs about 1,000 pounds at least, empty. So that takes 5 men lifting 200 pounds. Well, how about 10 men lifting 100 pounds? Still quite a task. So anyway, I'm going to stay out there and just travel back in my catamaran dinghy that has a shallow draft and an electric motor that I can lift all the way up. And it doesn't even get in the water. I can push it out once it floats, which its draft is going to be about 2 inches or 3. Once it gets that deep, 2 or 3 inches, I can just walk behind it and push it out until it gets deep enough. I can drop the electric motor down and then drive out to the Paradise Trimaran. So, explanation, I think it's complete. I hope you guys understand that. So I got to get back. I'm working on the boat now. We're about to do the most dangerous, scariest part of this boat build. Scariest thing I've ever done, and that's cut the side out of the boat. So stay tuned. Paradise out. Hey everybody, you saw low tide. Now you see high tide. See down there? You can see how deep the water is, and it's really clear too. Pretty clear, close to the beach here. That's Mactan Island, by the way, where the Cebu Province International Airport is. That's where you fly in. In fact, there's a jet right there. Where's the jet? Where's the jet? There it is. You see it right there. Yeah. That's heading into Mactan Airport. So if you come from anywhere to Cebu, you will land there. So anyway, my boat, again, will be parked further out than this boat, because when it goes low tide, that boat is sitting on the sand. So, and again, this is not Bantayan Island, this is Liloan, but after we launch it, it'll be a few days before we actually head back to Bantayan. We got to do sea trials running around here. We got to go down. That's Mactan Island. This is Cebu Island, but there's 3 bridges now going from Mandawi over to Lapu-Lapu, the bigger town in Mactan Island, and there's one at the far end going from near SM Seaside Mall over to Cordova, which is at the southern tip of Mactan Island. Mactan Island is not that big, but anyway, I'm going to go between those two as a sea trial. This is going to be the distance one. This will just be maneuvering and handling and seeing how it performs, how much power I've got. So that'll be a day running around just locally here in this kind of a sheltered area. Then we'll go between Mactan and Cebu Island around to the far end, come back around on the far outside and circumnavigate Mactan Island. Out there we'll get more waves, not much because there's another island called Olongo Island on that side, that and another chain of little islands and stuff that kind of keep that from being too rough, but it's more than this. This is, you see, that's almost flat. It's not always flat, but this is a sheltered area because there's a big thing that sticks out right there. You can see it, and it's kind of a sheltered bay here, and Mactan's there. So this area here usually is relatively calm, and we got little jetties and stuff there too. So that's the plan. Sea trial day 1, and circumnavigate Mactan if sea trial number 1 goes well. And then after that, I guess we're free to head to Bantayan all the way up the coast, 110 miles. Well, not up the coast. It's 110 miles totally to Bantayan. It's about 70, 80 miles to the northern tip of Cebu, and then we can cross the tip and head west, straight from the tip of Cebu Island. It's due west over to Madridillos town, which is where I live, on Bantayan Island. And that gets into open ocean there. That's the scary part. That's between the tip of Cebu Island and the tip of Bantayan Island. Again, that's a straight line. That's open ocean out there. So we'll see. Like I said, that's the scary part. I'm going to try to get out here somewhere in the open ocean, see if I can get some waves. But Leyte is over there, so you don't get a lot of rough seas and stuff because that island's blocking everything. This island is blocking everything, and so you got a lot of blockage going here all the way north. All the way north. There's my hand. All the way north. So we'll see. Anyway, Paradise out. That's not my boat. That's just a boat. Pretty big boat though, 30 foot maybe more. Paradise out.